it away.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Brutal Mello, and I'm joined here by Nestani, who's going to be our Lunistice runner later today. How you doing, Nestani?
I'm doing pretty good. How you feeling yourself?
I'm feeling great. I am super excited to talk to you. Before we even really get into the game, I know that there's an incentive for this game, right?
Yeah, there is. So the incentive for this game is going to be a new patch. So Lunistice is getting a new free update. It's called 1.1. There's going to be a new character called Excel, which is basically a variant of the base form of Hannah, except that you have a dash. So you go fast and you go forward very fast. And there's going to be 4 new levels with that. And I'm going to be playing on 2 brand new levels that have not been seen anywhere yet, as well as 2 existing ones in the game as well.
Yeah, and I mean, this patch doesn't even have a release date yet, right?
No, it doesn't.
So,
it's to be determined.
To be determined, right? So maybe sometime later this summer. Now, and so that means if we hit this incentive, we're going to see some gameplay that a lot of people don't have access to right now, and it's also going to be a little bit of an added challenge for you, right?
It is, yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Well, I'm stoked for that. And also, let's talk about the community in general. I know that there's an active Discord and there's an active speedrunning community. How can people get more involved, and what kind of resources are there out there for new runners?
Yeah, so I mean, pretty much anyone can get involved by going on our SRC page. The Discord that we're in is actually the public Lunistice Discord for just fans of the game. So whether you're a fan of the game or you are interested in speedrunning in this game, you'll find plenty of things to do in the Discord. We have a specific speedrun channel, and then the game itself is very easy to pick up. So I mean, if anyone wants to pick it up, it's a pretty cut and dry run to learn, you know?
Yeah, and we were talking just a little bit before the interview about how, there's not many major skips that require an extreme amount of practice. So can you talk to me about what does your daily practice look like?
Yeah, so my daily practice is basically about 2 to 3 hours every day. I normally don't take any days off at all. I normally just keep that consistent. Obviously, I've been, doing a bit more recently as my run is, coming up. So I've been trying to do a lot of practice for that.
Right. And in terms of practice, you're not having to do any save states or anything because, like we said, there's not any big major time saves, but there is one that you'd like to talk a little bit about, right?
Yeah. So the biggest skip in the game is in the World 3-2. Basically, there's 7 worlds with 2 acts each, so it's the second act of World 3. And at the beginning, there's just a jump called Crystal Jump, which actually, fun fact, was put in specifically by the developer as he was developing the game because he was like, I just want this to just exist, because we actually knew of another way to get basically to the stairs to the right, and then he just posted in the Discord and was like, yo, you could just go to this crystal, and we were like, that's like a whole minute. Right. Sure, we'll do that.
That makes so much sense now, because like we were saying earlier, I feel like it's always 3-2.
Yeah.
If it was purposely placed there, then maybe that's an Easter egg.
Maybe, yeah, it could be.
So yeah, Nestani, let's talk about the community. Are there any shout outs, any people that you want to give some love to?
So just big shout outs to Naglfar and Plush. Both of those runners are basically IL runners, and I would not have the record that I have today or be as good as I am at the game today as I am without them. They're basically IL runners, so they've pushed the IL records for all the levels really far, and I basically just yoinked their strats, put them back to back, and then that is my run currently on the leaderboard. And then I also wanted to give shout outs to Jax, who got me into the game. He's my boy. He'll actually be commentating the run with me.
Awesome.
He's also second place on the leaderboard right now. And then as for me, I'm just Nestani SR on my socials, Nestani on Twitch, Nestani on YouTube,
Yeah, current world record holder of the category too.
That's
do you
true.
Stream consistently throughout the week, or?
Yeah, I normally stream all my practice pretty much every single day as well. If I'm practicing, I'm live because I don't really do offline runs much.
One more question for you, Nestani. Have you been to a Games Done Quick before?
I have not. This is my first event.
Congratulations. What's been the most exciting part of the week for you so far?
Honestly, just meeting all my friends and just meeting new people, because I don't really know too many people in the community, because I've only ran one other game before, it's the Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights, and this game, so I'm just relatively new to speedrunning in general, so it's been just fun just meeting people and just, going places. We went to a game store the other day just to try to find some bad games to play. It was really fun.
It's so fun. Well, welcome. You're a pleasure to have around. It's great to have you here. Thank you so much. Everyone, please tune in for Lunistice. It's going to be a blast. But other than that, I've been Brutal Mello. This is Nestani, and have a great day.
Thank you for that. Folks, I believe we are ready for our next game. So let's get excited for a rootin' tootin' good time, and let's give our loudest yeehaw for Wild Guns by Gygus Blues and Crack Attack.